Hello everyone, welcome to Straight Bat with Devesh. In today's episode, we are going to talk to a very important member of a very important company called Mercury, which organized a global GT20 tournament in Canada recently. So let's talk to Mr. Prashant Mishra, who is joining us from Mumbai. Hi Prashant, welcome to Straight Bat with Devesh. How are you?
Thank you, Devesh. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. First of all, let me thank you that you agreed to join. Although in India it is going to be like 3 a.m. morning.
Yeah, it's quarter to 4.
Thank you very much.
Almost 4. Yeah.
Thank you very much for taking all the difficulties and effort to join and
Oh, absolutely, no problem at all.
Okay, okay, Prashant. So I was telling my audience that we are going to talk one of the board of directors of the very important company Mercury, right, which organized this global GT20 tournament in Canada. And first of all, we'd like to thanks from Canadian perspective to your company and to you to making such a big effort.
Our pleasure.
It was pleasure watching all of you in tandem and doing such a big show. So
thank you so much.
Congratulations for that.
Thank you so much.
Okay, so I want to this is out of curiosity, and we would like to know that where this idea of organizing such a big tournament in Canada came from. Would you like to start from there and tell us about something about that?
Yeah, sure. So there are a lot of big leagues which are already running around in the world. To start off with, it's always the IPL, and I think IPL is the one that laid down the platform to come up and organize such very big and interesting T20 leagues across the world. But what was noticed was that all the other leagues which are running around, along with the IPL, were all leagues which were held by full members of the ICC. Now, full members are basically countries that have a test playing status. So whether we talk of the IPL with the BCCI, or the Big Bash League with Cricket Australia, or the Caribbean Premier League with West Indies Cricket, or the Bangladesh Premier League or the Pakistan Super League, they were all supported by and sanctioned by the full members of ICC.
Yeah.
And we really felt that there was a need for an associate member to have its own league. And along with participation from all the top class cricketers across the world. So that's how this entire idea popped up, and we believe that Canada is one place that has all the potential to produce some world class cricketers. They've been World Cup qualifiers a couple of times in the past.
Yeah, 4 times actually.
The board 4 times, right?
Yeah.
The board has made numerous efforts to bring good quality cricket. The challenges, of course, is there's only a 6 month of calendar time for the players to practice and play, and which is why we thought that North America in a region in itself deserves a league of its own.
So Prashant,
So
Prashant, sorry for interrupting you, but we'll take those factors into the consideration in later part of the program.
Yeah.
But let me just start, and for the benefit of the audience to understand this whole company and tie up with the Cricket Board of Canada. So, would like to first understand what is the background of Mercury, right, as a sports management company or talent management company. What is Mercury is all about? Because why I'm asking this question, because a lot of people who I met in Canada and the current players or the former players, they were not aware of the company called Mercury, right? So, I know it is a big company and is coming up company. In coming days, we'll hear more about the Mercury company called Mercury. But today probably
So Mercury Canada Limited is owned by this gentleman called Mr. Gurmeet Singh. This company was registered in with a view to have the global G20 Canada. We've taken a sanction from Cricket Canada for 25 years for this league, and let me tell you, this is the only league in the world that has approval and sanction for 25 years, which was a big thing.
Okay.
Now, Mercury was established for global G20 Canada.
Good. Okay. Excellent.
The director of the company being, or the owner of the company being Mr. Gurmeet Singh, along with Mr. Rashid Patel.
Okay.
And Indians staying based out of Mumbai, India, with a huge passion for cricket.
Okay.
And envisaging the vision to ensure that cricket develops in almost every part of the world, and promoting the sports globally is what drove us to form Mercury and take this task up.
Okay. Very nice. So the next question to come to my mind is that how does that company decided to take a plunge in the market like Canada? So did you, when the idea pop up, if somebody did the research here before, defining the scope of profitability and so on and so forth, and then decided to take that risk? How was it all done? Like,
when we talk of Canada, we are not just looking at Canada here. We're looking at the entire North American market. And North America, consisting of America and Canada, we know for a fact that America has been suffering from the inception of a very stable cricket board. On the other hand, Cricket Canada has been stable and has been doing a great job for the longest time. With the amount of expats that are there in both the countries, we know that the love for the game of cricket is immense. And people out here in the North American regions don't really get an opportunity to explore cricket to this level, which is why this thought of coming up with a league in a country like Canada that will not just build the game in this part of the world, but will also drive the cricket fans and the cricket players of this region to make this an even bigger property.
Yeah.
So this entire idea definitely was with a view to develop the game in a completely virgin territory in terms of cricket.
Okay, excellent. So coming to this one, so your partnership between, so it is all about partnership between Cricket Canada and Mercury, right?
Right.
So for the benefit of audience, would you like to tell us something about the specific role of Cricket Canada vis-a-vis Mercury, so that we can bifurcate the role and responsibility? And when it comes to the criticism, we should know that where the criticism should go, right? There should not be unnecessary, not only criticism, but if there is any suggestion or any positive feedback, people can give it to the right stakeholder.
Sure. So, as I've mentioned earlier, this is the longest partnership for a cricket league that has been established. That's between Cricket Canada and Mercury Canada Limited. It's for 25 years. The sanctioning has been done by Cricket Canada. So Cricket Canada has given Mercury the rights to run and operate the league for 25 coming years. Not just that, but Mercury has also been committed to come up with cricket development programs in association with Cricket Canada for these years to ensure that the quality of cricket grows. So if you talk about roles and responsibilities, the bifurcation goes that the sanctionings and then again, fulfilling ICC compliances, talking to other cricket boards, communicating with other cricket boards, local authorities, government authorities, is the role and responsibility of Cricket Canada. Alongside, of course, giving some of their expertise, the local expertise that we may not be able to do justice to.
Rightly
when
so.
It comes to when it comes to the roles of Mercury Canada, we be responsible for funding the entire event, running the entire event. We've got some of the best people from across the cricketing industry to helm this league and ensure that operations-wise we put up a world-class show. So hiring of the best people, funding the entire project, selling of the teams, getting sponsorships, and of course a lot of other things that go into putting up this big show is our responsibility.
So in terms of, as I rightly understood, correct me if I am wrong, you are trying to say that everything related to infrastructure, clearance, security clearance, so on and so forth, related to governance, it goes to Cricket Canada. But when it comes to the campaign and the branding and the marketing and the revenues, it comes to Mercury. But is there any fees?
Including the infrastructure, of course.
Infrastructure also. Okay. So, so the ground development or ground identification, the maintenance of the ground, everything goes to Mercury, related to global GT20 tournament.
Related to GT20, that's right.
So, is there any fees sharing, or is Cricket Canada is charging any fees to Mercury for doing this?
There is a sanctioning fee. There is a sanctioning fee.
So that's the only revenue. That's the only revenue Cricket Canada is getting out of this global T20 tournament, right?
That's right. That's correct.
So all the broadcasting right, everything goes to Mercury, right?
Yes, that's right.
Okay, excellent. So this is where we are ending the first half. We'll see you after the break.
Greenish Hair, Skin and Nails formula is packed with all the essential nutrients like biotin, omega-3, vitamins, and minerals to provide your hair, skin, and nails the nourishment that it needs. Like all other Greenish vitamins and supplements, the Hair, Skin and Nails formula is gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, and non-GMO. It is also halal, kosher, and veggie certified. So make Greenish Hair, Skin and Nails formula a part of your daily healthcare routine.
Hello everyone, welcome to Straight Bat with Devesh. So as you know, we are talking about this marketing strategy and everything which goes into organizing such a big tournament like Global GT20, which concluded recently in Canada. And as you know, one of the very important person from Mercury, Mr. Prashant Misra, has joined from Mumbai, and we are talking about all the strategy, future plans, and so on and so forth. So Prashant, welcome back.
Hi, Devesh.
Yeah. So, yeah, we are talking about this marketing strategy, right? Now, let's focus on this marketing strategy, and let me play like evil advocate for you. With the reactions we got from Canada, right, and a lot of Canadians who came to me and gave me the feedback. I'm just playing those feedback for you so that you have your future references. So,
sure, definitely.
So, one of the things which we've noticed that this global G20 was launched in India, if I'm not wrong, and at the time when Justin Trudeau was visiting India, right? And I saw that Justin Trudeau came to that event, and very rightly he blessed that tournament.
Yes.
Very nice. We loved that, but when the actual tournament happened in Canada, right? We didn't see his participation. There was no invitation went to him. He never came to such a big tournament. And there I thought that Canadian Cricket Board should have done more than that, and they should have brought somebody from the government. And if Justin Trudeau had have come to the tournament and stadium, it would have made a lot of differences. What do you think?
No, I agree to this, Devesh, that of course the Prime Minister coming and inaugurating the league in itself was a big thing. It was the first ever sporting league in the world that was launched by a country's Prime Minister, and we're thankful to Mr. Trudeau for that. Coming back to the point where his presence, of course his absence did, his presence would have definitely added a lot of more charm to the entire tournament. And not that Cricket Canada did not invite. Of course, they did send out the invitations to the Prime Minister's office. We had a representative from there during the finale of the tournament. And if you see the final closing ceremony on the finals, a representative from the Prime Minister's office actually gifted Mr. Ranjit Saini, who's the president of Cricket Canada, a cap as a token of appreciation from the PMOs. So there was involvement. Unfortunately, the Prime Minister himself could not come for the event definitely because of his busy schedule.
Yeah, I know.
And his visit to India.
I know you are talking about Anurag Sinha, who was there to present this cap and everything. Yeah, I agree. That token of appreciation is one thing, and his presence to such a big tournament would have been, made a lot of difference. But anyway, I will not, elaborate on that. That's fine. But I think from next time onward, I think you have a reference point that it shows the seriousness, because you need to understand that in India, right, you do anything about cricket and the big names come, people will come, right? It's like a religion in India, but it's not the same thing in Canada. We have multicultural society. There are many other mainstream society who are not involved in cricket. So how you draw those people into this game and attract those people into the game is the major point for me, factor for me. But anyway, the second important community, and every community is important, but as far as cricket is concerned, there are a couple, 2-3 communities we normally target in Canada, and one of them is Indian, right? So what I felt, and this is, I may be wrong, I'm not a marketing expert and I'm not a sports expert on that, right? But what I felt was that there should be some brand ambassador from India, like maybe Sachin Tendulkar is too big ask, maybe Yuvraj Singh, who is not very active nowadays. I think if you have brought, somebody like Yuvraj Singh, or, the players who are not playing, or Harbhajan Singh, I think it could have made a lot of difference in Canada, because these people are like very big name in Canada. So what is your take on it, and who was the brand ambassador for Global GT20 anyway?
So absolutely agreed, and to be very honest with you, Devesh, this is a very serious point of consideration for us in the second year or in the coming seasons. We are looking to get a couple of big Indian names involved who are no longer contracted to playing, but can definitely come on board as marketing aspects for us for the Global G20. And the names that you took, we are already in consideration. And we'll soon be initiating talks with them as well. In terms of the brand ambassador for GT20 season 1, it was legendary cricketer Sir Brian Lara. Who's a brand ambassador. Purely because of good relationships that we share with him, and Cricket Canada being an associate member. It needed a full member's backup and support in order to get an ICC approval and sanctioning, which is when Cricket West Indies came into place. And Sir Brian Lara being associated and played for the West Indies Cricket Board for a very long time, and then of course a big name in itself, we thought of him as the best bet to have him as a brand ambassador.
Totally agree. Yeah, and I saw that difference when he was there in the final, and I saw that when his name was announced, people were cheering and enjoying that.
Absolutely,
moment. So that really makes a lot of difference. That's why I put a suggestion for you that if you can bring some big name from India or Pakistan, I think it would really make a lot of difference.
Absolutely, and we believe somebody from India would be a better bet, because we already have like really good Pakistani players playing in this league. So I think an Indian name who may not play, but at least give his presence for the league in itself will make the crowd go really cheering. So
it should be considered like a goodwill gesture that just come for 1 day or 2 days, wave to the public. It will really make a lot of difference, I guess.
Absolutely. Point taken.
Second thing which we thought, and a lot of former players who came to my program and they suggested, is that another issue which we saw was that there were not a lot of exciting campaign going on in Canada before the tournament started. So actually, what happens that once you start the campaign, right, it really generates that kind of awareness and the interest in the tournament. It was lacking somewhere. I don't know whether it was a fund problem or it was planning problem. I really have no clue about it. So would you like to tell us something about it, and what are your plans for the next year?
We completely agree to the fact that the marketing was a weak point here in season 1. There are a lot of teething issues in the start and in the first year. So getting things in the right place, coordinating with the players, ensuring that the biggest names in cricket come in, fulfilling ICC compliances, making an entire stadium out of a regular cricket ground. These were basically the areas which took up our entire attention in the inaugural season. And we had very, very limited time as the approval came in quite late, somewhere in the month of Jan and Feb. And we were helming the tournament in June. So, with that limited time frame, and of course, all of us sitting back here in India, coordinating with our team there, did take up a lot of our time, did take up a lot of our funds, and did take up a lot of our attention to, really concentrate towards marketing.
Agree. So, do we expect that next time onward, you will have better PR relation department here, and you will be working 24/7?
That's one area where we are primarily focusing for season 2 and ensuring we already in talks with a lot of agencies, and we're planning out an entire marketing plan to ensure that every household in and around at least Toronto and Mississauga areas would know that Global G20 Canada is on its way and the kind of players playing in it.
And do not forget TAG TV. Please invite us as well.
Absolutely, definitely. You guys should be on board to cover maximum of the coverage there.
At least we have a chance to go there and report, right? So
definitely.
Another issue which we realize, and I think you must also be aware of the fact that organizing such a big tournament on a single ground, and that which is very far away from the main population, which the population who you are targeting, right? It doesn't help, right? The cause, right? So we thought that it is a real problem, because I was speaking to a lot of players who were playing that time in Mississauga area. I went to the field ground and asked them why you are not, why you haven't gone to watch that tournament. They say, first of all, ticket is very expensive and is very far away. Okay, so this was feedback, Prashant, that next time if you cover let me inform you, there are 2-3 very good ground around Mississauga area, which is also and your Toronto national team also practice one of the very good ground in Mississauga.
We've already taken that point back home. It was a learning for us. For the inaugural season, we thought not to take any risk, and we decided to stick to the only ICC approved international ICC approved cricket ground in Toronto, which was the Maple Leaf. And it was during the course of the tournament we did realize that it was a task for the people to travel such a long distance and come here, which is why we faced a lot of empty stands. And it's a learning for us. We're shifting grounds. We're looking to shift grounds rather than the second season. We're looking at many options in Mississauga as well.
Okay.
And ticket prices, point taken, and we shall definitely ensure that we come up with better pricing for season 2 and onwards.
I agree. And you see, and the other concern is that next year in June, July, we have a World Cup coming up, right? So what will be the timing of this global GT20? Are you going to schedule?
Yes. So tentatively, we've informed the ICC for anywhere between June 24th to June 27th. So that gives us around 10 to 12 days post the World Cup to prepare, let the World Cup fever go down, and then start out with the T20 tournament. So very excitingly, after a long cricket World Cup of 50 overs, ours would be the first league to restart the T20 wheel in 2019.
Okay. The other thing is that, and it's not a complaint, but we heard that a lot of Canadian players who were under 19 players who were included into the team in the last minute, right? And they were not prepared to take benefit of that such a great opportunity. So and they were not paid off also. So is it right? And do you think that they should have given enough time to think about it, and they come into the team so they are mentally prepared to take advantage? If I am playing against say, or with Stephen Smith, then I should be mentally prepared to take advantage of the scenario, right? But if I get a call in the last minute, then probably I am, my 3-4 days or 1 week will go by just by being in the shock, right? So I think these are the feedback which I wanted to give it to you, and I hope that next time onward that we have more monetary benefits or some monetary benefit to our Canadian players. And go ahead, Prashant.
absolutely, absolutely agree to this. There were a lot of last minute things took place with us, and which is why going out and reaching out to a lot of people during the last minute was something that did happen.
Yeah.
But we'll ensure that second season onwards there's enough time and ample of time given. In terms of the deal that we have with Cricket Canada, there's a compulsion to include one Canadian player in the first season in the playing 11 squad. And that increases every year. So season 2 onwards, we have a maximum. We have a minimum of 2 Canadian players playing per team. Also, what happens is it gives the players a lot of time to prepare and practice, and as you rightly said, digest the fact that they'll be playing alongside some of the top cricketers of the world.
Yeah, correct.
And we want these players also to be completely mentally, physically ready to face such big cricketing talents across the world.
Exactly.
There's enough time. We're working on a lot of cricket development programs as well with Cricket Canada to ensure that these players are ready for GT20 season 2. And 2 players per team would make it around 10 to 12 players across Canadian players playing in the league. That in itself puts a big platform to the upcoming Canadian talent.
Well, I would like to be more greedy here, but I would like to see at least 3 to 4. But even 2 is fine. To be started.
It increases every year.
Yeah. Okay.
Season 3 it goes to 3, and then 4.
Okay.
It increases every year.
Oh, I understand, because of you want to make it more popular by bringing more foreign players, and then slowly and slowly.
Yes, the quality of cricket, the popularity. And it's a growing process.
Okay.
So, we're growing alongside.
Point well taken. So, we have heard that not all the teams were sold. And even it was sold, the money didn't come. So, all the money is now invested by Mercury. They are playing, you guys are paying off all the players with the promised money? Is this the fact?
Yes. So, that's a commitment from Mercury Canada. Of course, as I rightly said, that last minute things kept happening. The sanctions came in pretty late. So for us, it was very difficult to, reach out to the best corporates in the world to ensure that they pick up team ownership. Only 2 of the teams were sold in season 1, but it was a commitment and dedication of Mr. Gurmeet Singh and Mercury Canada to ensure that the league runs through. We put up a great show, and we knew for a fact that we will make a great point by ensuring that the league did happen whether or no the teams were sold. And Mr. Gurmeet Singh had very clearly committed that I'm ready to invest the money even if there's not a single team sold, and we did that. 2 teams were sold, Vancouver and Montreal. It would be wrong to say that the monies did not come in. They did come in from these 2 teams. Of course, we had certain different plans of franchise fees and the monies from team owners. But again, last minute we struck the best deals. They were generous enough to come on board and take up the responsibility of owning a team here with us. And now we're in the process to sell off the other teams. I think we've made a point. We've put up a great show. There's a product. There's a success story that we've created, and we already have a lot of interest from big corporates across the world. And we're in talks with them for team ownership. So I think this will grow.
And we hope so. And we always pray for the success of global GT20, because frankly speaking, in spite of all the criticism or whatever, I think this is a great effort, and this should continue. But now we have a very short time. So quickly, 2 things I would like to ask you. How do you summarize the lesson learned, or what lesson you have learned and have taken back to the India? Quickly.
Learnings, number 1, we need to definitely ensure that the stadiums have to be full. We understand the fact that the ground and the pitch quality was not up to the mark. And these are the learnings. We're definitely looking to improve that. As you rightly said, even look at ticketing pricing in season 2 to ensure maximum people come in and better marketing strategies.
And I would like to also suggest you that try to involve not only not in the playing sense, but there are a lot of players here who play here, right? So if you involve them into marketing, I think it will give you a lot of benefits, because these are the people who will draw a lot of audience to your to the stadium. Not that you have to include, you don't have to include them into the team. What I'm saying is that
Right.
if you try to involve them as a volunteer and your marketing campaign, do some events using these players, then I think there will
Right.
be a lot of benefits for your tournament.
Undoubtedly, point taken. We'll be associating with every small and big cricket club across Canada for this, and academies, cricket clubs, to ensure that at least the cricket, the cricket playing population,
Yeah.
get more and more involved with this,
Yes.
and it obviously benefits us and them as well in the longer run.
Yeah,
So definitely, we're looking forward to it.
And quickly, what is your future plan for the development of cricket? Because I heard initially you were telling us that there is a big program for the cricket development in Canada, and I was very excited to know that. So would you like to sum it up and quickly?
So to be very honest, we're still in discussions with Cricket Canada, and our team has been strategizing and designing our cricket development plan, knowing that there's very limited period of cricket playing conditions there. So right from women's cricket to local level cricket tournaments and development camps, and probably getting the best coaches and players from across the world to come and train the Canadian talent is something which is
okay. So Prashant,
hopefully we should be getting there very soon.
So Prashant, I wish you all the best for the second season, and I hope that this tournament grows and grow and bring a lot of benefits for our Canadian players as well, right? So hope to see you next season.
Right.
And thank you very much for joining us.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Devesh. My pleasure.
Yeah.
Looking forward. Thank you.
Thank you.